Hello Gemini, welcome to your January 2020 love reading. I'm going to shuffle these cards a few times. I've already been shuffling, but as we are waiting, I just want to cover my quick disclaimer. As this is a general reading, it will not resonate with every single Gemini out there. So if you find that this is not resonating with you, that's okay. Please do check your moon, your Venus, or rising signs for messages that may be more pertaining to you at this time. Or check back next week when your next video is released. That being said, no one should ever make any decision, life or otherwise, based off of a general reading, because there are a lot of energies. The specific situation for you will all not be available. So if you are looking for something that is pertaining just to your situation, please do get a private reading. You can find that information in the description box below. That being said, let's go ahead and get this started. The heart of the matter, we have the Fool. So this is wanting to take a new journey, a new beginning, follow a new path. It's following your intuition, even if it doesn't make logical sense, to allow you to lead you where you need to go. It is not knowing all the information in the situation, not knowing the outcome or where you're going, but taking that proverbial leap of faith. What is crossing it is the Three of Cups. So this is an energy of celebration. This is a time of getting together with friends, with family, with loved ones, and celebrating. You could be going to reunions, to weddings, to birthday parties, out on the town, out to the movies, out to dinner. This could be also coming together after, long disputes and arguments, having come to a compromise and celebrating that. In the distant past, we have the Strength card. So you may be dealing with a Leo. You do not have to be. Take that as it resonates with you. But this is talking about bravery and courage, having that inner strength, going within, having control over your emotions and your environment, and knowing when and where to exert your strength. She does not, in this card, she's not physically forcing, or taming this lion. She has done so with her mind and with her abilities. In the distant past, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is that indication, that dance of life and change. This is juggling through chaos, trying to bring a balance, maybe as you're moving forward to a new phase in life, or trying to decide between two things. What is crowning it is the Five of Pentacles. So this is experiencing difficulty and loss. And this could be a loss of a relationship, of a job, of money, of a financial investment, a project. This could also be feeling a loss of being left out, being rejected from a group, from an organization, from a relationship. What is coming in for future energy influence on this is the King of Pentacles. So this is the energy of a king who is stable. He is down to earth. He is very powerful, kind, and generous. He is a homebody. He is a very good host. He is, again, generous with his resources, his money, but never foolishly so. This is a king who also doesn't like to be beholden to anybody else. So if he, if he is in debt, he is quick to pay that off so that he is not liable to anyone else for any other reason. How you see yourself in this situation is the Devil. We will get clarification on that. Outside influences, the Five of Cups. So this is someone feeling grief and loss and heartache, focusing on what has been spilt on and what has been lost to them, maybe in love or life or even in a situation, but they're so focused on all this past hurt and pain that they're not seeing that there's still things that remain for them. What is in the hopes and fears is the Ace of Swords. So this is a new beginning, a truthful new beginning, as well as mental clarity. This is, conversations and the truth being revealed. And energy is coming towards you at this time. We have the Seven of Wands, which indicates that your path forward is being blocked by someone or something. This could also indicate that there's still lessons for you to learn in this situation, or the person that you're dealing with to learn in this situation. Overall energy here is the Nine of Pentacles, which is that energy of, standing in your own power, being financially abundant and capable all on your own and not needing anyone else's assistance. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some clarifiers on this Gemini to get a really close look and see what the story else is unfolding here. Dive a little deeper into these energies. Alright, Spirit, can I get the overall energy and or clarification here for the Fool and the Three of Cups, please, for Gemini? Clarify the Fool and the Three of Cups. Please make it clear and please make it accurate. Thank you. Alright, so what we have clarifying it here is the Queen of Swords, Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Swords, I feel like, is your energy, Gemini. This is someone who operates from the head and not the heart space. She's very intellectual. She's very analytical. She does not tolerate bullshit, so she will take that sword and cut out anything that's not serving her best purpose. Temperance is all about bringing in balance and healing to a situation. And the Queen of Cups is someone who is loving, kind, caring, compassionate, loyal, and they're a bit intuitive. They also have a motherly instinct. So this could be a mother. You could be involved with a mother, maybe your mother, or this could just be the energy of a person that you are dealing with. Again, please do not take gender as an absolute, as we all have male and female energy within us. So really just take and look at the energy of the card and the traits of these individuals. What I feel here is maybe you're taking a new journey and you're celebrating this fact for some of you. And it's when you had to cut out some things that didn't serve you and bring things into balance. And you may have had the assistance from somebody that is within the energy of the Queen of Cups in order for you to take this new path, this new journey. There may have been some arguments, maybe long-term disagreements, and now you have come together to take this journey together, and you are, celebrating that fact, and it's bringing healing and balance to the relationship. This does not have to be romantic. It can be, platonic. It could even be between, again, a mother and a child for some of you. All right, let's take a look at the Strength card. Spirit, can I get clarification on the Strength card, please? Make it clear, make it accurate, make it precise, please. Why is the Strength card here for Gemini and the distant past? Okay, again, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there was a situation that required strength to bring you together to this point of celebration, and there is a brand new beginning, that passionate new start, a creative idea that was born from the situation. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for recent past? Please show me clearly and accurately, why is the Two of Pentacles here for the recent past? Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so clarifying it, we have the Nine of Wands, which is that Wounded Warrior card. So if someone's feeling a bit defensive, we have it being clarified again by the Two of Pentacles. So again, I feel like this is a situation that's taken a lot of juggling. There's been a lot of chaos. You're trying to move forward in a new phase of life, but it's required some mental clarity, some truthful communication. And I feel like maybe a decision has been reached here, because this is the card where a decision has been made but hasn't been implemented yet. This is kind of like looking into the future, seeing what is available for you and planning for it. And We have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is that card here, that the overall energy of being in abundance and standing in your own power, being okay on your own. So like, I feel like there was a situation here where maybe some of you were trying to decide, needed some clarity in order to make a decision about walking away from a relationship or from a situation that wasn't serving your purpose very well and that had left you feeling wounded and guarded. But you were able to get that clarification and move forward, or the person that you were dealing with was able to. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Please show me clearly and accurately for Gemini. Why is the Five of Pentacles here crowning this? Spirit, why is the Five of Pentacles crowning this? Please show me clearly and accurately. Okay, so what we have is, clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So this is an indication of conflict, arguments, fights, disputes, and the Six of Pentacles is a energy of reciprocity. So what I feel like here is there was a situation that was not balanced, where someone was giving more than the other person, which left it feeling like there was a loss happening here, like there was somebody that was being rejected, because like if it's not equal, it's going to lead to conflict, and somebody has really left feeling out in the cold in this situation. Why is the King of Pentacles here for future influence coming in? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Please show me clearly and accurately, Spirit. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Please show me clearly and accurately for Gemini. We have the Empress, and that's the mother of the tarot again. Again, some of you may be dealing with a mother of your children or a mother in general. Doesn't have to be, but the Empress embodies all the energies of all the queens. So she is kind, she is loving, she is caring, she is compassionate. She is a people person. She is very intuitive. She's also a bit like the Queen of Swords, where she doesn't tolerate things that's not serving her best interest. She will cut things out that doesn't serve her, and she will not nurture those situations. Okay, what else came out for the King of Pentacles is the Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but this is all about moving forward. You know, bringing things that are not in alignment together and moving to where you want to go. This is opposing forces and pulling that together, harnessing that energy, and, you know, moving towards a goal, a common goal, or, you know, towards what you want, Gemini. We have the Page of Swords, so we have air energy here as well. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So this could be you. This could be where you're going to find out the information that you need, because this page, she really does go out and she seeks truth. She seeks to get to the bottom of things. So she, you know, in this situation, I feel like, you know, somebody here is coming in, they're wanting balance, they're wanting to nurture a situation, they're wanting to move it forward, but they want it to be truthful. So I feel like they're going to seek out the answers that they're looking for, but they're going to need to go within in order to find them. Why is the Devil here, please, Spirit? Show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Devil here for Gemini? Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here for Gemini? Wow. Okay. Clarifying it, we got the Devil. We've got the Five of Cups. And we have the Death card. So what I feel like is happening here, Gemini, is there is some toxic behavior, some addiction, it could be addiction, it could be obsession, it could be overindulgences in situations. This could be alcohol, drugs, sex, not getting enough sleep, not exercising enough. There's overindulgence of anything that we're doing in excess. This could also speak to our more carnal knowledge. So this could be, you know, related to sex addiction, gambling, so on and so forth. But this also speaks to self-imposed limitations, codependency. We're also clarifying it was the Five of Cups and the Death card. So this is the Five of Cups again. It's being focused on the past, on what has been lost. You know, being really in that energy of grief and sadness and just not being able to see that things still remain for you, that all you have to do is turn around and you will see this. And the Death card indicates an ending to these toxic patterns and behaviors, and it also speaks to transformation. So let's see, why is the Five of Cups here for outside influences? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Five of Cups here for outside influences, please, Spirit? I was going to say the Devil card also is the energy of Capricorn, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn. You don't have to be. Some of you won't be, but some of you, if that resonates, please take that as it is. Okay, so for the Five of Pentacles, we have for the Five of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in for that. And this is this down to home energy. This is somebody who is very stable and abundant in their own forthright. They're not seeking fame or fortune. They are all about the home and the family. They enjoy things like cooking and baking and sewing and do-it-yourself projects, maybe even gardening. They are naturally born leaders and organizers, so they could be involved in that. They like making lists, and more than that, they like checking things off this list. What also came in was the Ten of Wands, which is feeling overworked, overburdened, overstressed. We have the World card here as well, which is an indication that hard cycles are coming to an end, that there's lessons to be learned here, and that it's time to implement them so that you can move forward. And also with this was the Queen of Wands, which is somebody who is passionate. They are energetic. They have a natural love for people. They could, they're seen as very beautiful or handsome, to take it as that resonates. They can be a bit, involved in the esoteric. So, they could be a tarot reader, psychic, so on and so forth. Again, doesn't have to be. But they are very passionate individuals. So I feel like here that there has been a feeling of loss between these two energies that has left someone feeling overburdened and stressed out because this came to an end. But it was, the cycle has come to a conclusion at this point. Why is the Ace of Swords here, and hopes and fears? Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Because somebody's at the crossroads. They are stuck between making a decision, and they need truth and clarity on that situation to be able to move forward. Yeah, we got the King of Swords here. So this is that energy of being single-mindedly focused, coming in, rushing quickly towards something, ready to take action. The King of Swords the Knight of Swords, is all about action. They're going to cut things out that doesn't serve them to get to the truth of the matter. And I feel like here that is what you're trying to do, Gemini, is really get to the truth of the matter. So why is the Seven of Swords here? What is blocking Gemini's path forward? We have family ties and the Knight of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So this is something that has come to an end, and I may be related to family, or family may be involved in it. And we have the King of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is this energy who is a bit of a playboy or girl in the tarot. They are impetuous and undependable. They are a energy that is, very charismatic. People like to be around them. They're very fiery and passionate. They're given to big gestures from the best of intentions, but however, they're not really always thought out through, so they have a habit of backfiring. This Knight, they like to rush in to help, but however, they get distracted easy, so they kind of go off chasing the next challenge or the next shiny thing that catches their attention, which can make them appear to be undependable. They're also very hard to nail down because they like to kind of spread themselves around. So what I feel like is, maybe in this situation, for some of you Geminis out there, what is blocking your path forward is either you are not recognizing that this situation, this hopeful, wanting to have a happily ever after with this individual, has actually come to an end, that, you know, there's been betrayal and heartbreak and pain and suffering, and that there is no path forward for you in this situation because it is concluded. This cycle has ended. That there, you know, you're gonna feel heartbreak and you're gonna feel loss in this situation. But when the Ten of Swords are here, it's an indication that everything that could have been done has been done, and it's time to move forward. Others of you, I feel like maybe your path forward is being blocked by family members with this particular individual, or just you. All right, so at this time, Gemini, I'm going to pause the video, clear the board, and then we're going to take a look at what your person may be thinking about you in their headspace, what they may be feeling about you in their heart space, and then draw some romance angels and a goddess card for overall before we send you on your way. All right, Gemini, we're going to take a look now at how your person may be thinking about you in their head, right, at space right now. All right, Spirit Team, can I get a look at how Gemini's person may be thinking of them at this time? How is Gemini's person thinking about them at this time? Please show me clearly and accurately. How may Gemini's person be thinking about them at this time, please, Spirit? How is Gemini's person may be thinking about them at this time? Please show me clearly and accurately. How is Gemini's person thinking about them at this time? Gemini's person be thinking about them at this time? Thank you. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. All right, let's take a look here. We have the Empress, we have Judgment, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Lovers, the Five of Cups, and Temperance. Okay, so again, we have the Empress, which is the energy of all four queens. They may be seeing you as, you know, the mother or future mother of their children. This could also, again, you could be dealing with a mother, your mother, or the mother, you know, all right, so on. Take that as it resonates for the mothering part for you. But this is, again, it's an energy of creation and of nurturing. Maybe they want to nurture this situation, or they want to create something new with you. But they are calling judgment because they want to bring this back together. They want to make peace with the past, whatever may have happened there, and reconcile. They're in the Seven of Pentacles, which is indicating that they realize that it's going to take time and patience and to see this to grow. Again, we got the Ten of Pentacles, so I feel like there is a family tie here, either with you and them, or they want to have this happily ever after. They are in the Nine of Wands, so they're feeling wounded and maybe a bit guarded and tired. They see you as a very strong person with the Lovers, a very strong connection with you. They are feeling loss and grief over what has happened between you, and they want to bring balance and healing to this situation. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at how they may be feeling about you in their heart space. Again, some of you may be dealing with a mother-child situation here. And when the Lovers appears, it doesn't necessarily always mean romantic love. This is, you know, a strong bond. This is feeling, you know, very close. This is, you know, partnership of two people coming together with wanting to share a loving, you know, a loving nature. It doesn't always necessarily have to be love, romantic love, but some of you, I do feel like that is the situation. All right, Spirit, how is Gemini's person feeling about them in their heart space, please? Show me clearly and accurately. Make it precise. How is Gemini's person feeling about them in the heart space? Thank you. Okay, we have the bottom of the deck. We have the Two of Wands, so that's you haven't made a decision but haven't acted upon it yet. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, The Death card, again, the Empress and the Emperor. Wow. Okay. I'm going to clarify the Death card real quick. Why is the Death card here for Gemini, please? For Gemini's person in the heart space, why is the Death card here? Why is the Death card here for Gemini's person in the heart space? Please show me clearly and accurately. Thank you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Empress, the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is how they're feeling is they're being guarded, they're holding back, they're not really sharing their emotions. They're looking to the future. They want to focus on that. They don't want to focus on what has happened in the past. They want to see what is available in the future, maybe between the two of you. The Death card is indicating that they're going through a change, that they are transforming. They were realizing that their past behaviors were not serving them, or how things happened in the past was not very well. Again, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a down-to-earth home energy. We have the Empress, again, which is indicating that motherly type love and nurturing, caring, compassionate, or just, you know, all the embodiments of all the queens. We have the King of Cups, which is a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy of somebody who is kind, loving, caring, loyal, sensitive, sentimental. They're emotionally stable. There's stability. They lead by guidance, by gentle guidance. Again, we have the Lovers, so this is a close situation, and I do feel like that the Two of Pentacles, there's this juggling of change, like a new balanced part of life is coming in, and they're wanting to bring messages to you of maybe these changes that have taken place. This also could be a mother and father coming forward to help you bring a change into your own life, to end cycles maybe regarding love that hasn't been very beneficial for you, that has left you, you know, in this chaotic place. And, you know, again, we have the Emperor and the Empress here. So this is two very strong individuals. This is needing to take back control of your life. So I feel like maybe in this situation, you know, either we have in love, this is a very strong pair. This is the, you know, all the kings and all the queens energies being collided into one. So this could be, you know, a soulmate, twin flame type of relationship where somebody's holding back, looking to the future because they're changing and they're transforming to take on this energy to come back into you, you know, come back to you and bring, you know, things to a better place. For others of you, I do feel like this is a parent-child situation where the Emperor and the Empress is kind of the mother and the father coming in to help this child. They've been, you know, maybe holding back, trying to see what the future can hold for you and coming in because things have not been going well for you, Gemini. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but, you know, that could be for some of you. All right, let's get some romance angels on this. Spirit, can I get some romance angels for Gemini, please? Romance angels for Gemini, please make it clear and let's make it precise. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So again, I feel like for some of you, this is a parent-child situation. Ooh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And that could be why, you know, we have that change happening for this person. And the last two cards we have here that came out together, we have heart-to-heart conversations and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments and honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So again, I think that can apply to any scenario that we see going here. All right, Gemini, let's get you an advice card from the goddesses and get you out of here. Spirit, can I get one advice card for Gemini, please? One advice card for Gemini, please. Okay, we'll take 2. We have fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So some of you may be looking at having children, and that may have been the obstacle here, and the person wasn't ready before, but now they're changing and they're evolving and adapting to come through. But others of you, I do think this is more about starting a new phase in your life, as we've seen with that 2 of Pentacles. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. These come with a beautiful message. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to the infinite supply here, because I do think that's the most important message coming through. This is an abundant universe filled with more than enough for everyone. Yet the energy format of this planet is about polarities. In this incident, it is about giving and receiving, the key to balance the 2. If you only give, you'll feel drained, resentful, and experience lack. If you only receive, you won't enjoy what you have. Balance comes from fearlessly giving as you're guided, and then receiving with joy and gratitude. It's exactly like breathing. Both the inhale and the exhale are identically important. Practice giving and receiving daily, and you'll never want for anything. The various meanings of this card is: don't worry about the future. Know that you'll always have enough to eat. Your needs will always be provided for. Spend time at the ocean. Swim with the dolphins. Move to a beach or an island community. Go swimming, sailing, or surfing. Give time or money to causes that protects the ocean. What I feel here overall, Gemini, is that you're being guided to understand that